Inside Tanzania's broken democracy, the truth they have been hiding from you. On the morning of October 28th, 2020, millions of Tanzanians woke up early. They wore their best clothes. They stood in long lines under the sun. They believed, or at least hoped, that this time their vote would matter. By nightfall, the internet would go dark. Opposition leaders would disappear. And the winner had already won. But to understand why Tanzania's elections never seem to change anything, we must go back. Not to 2020, not to even independence, but to an idea born decades earlier. December 1922. The land we now call Tanzania did not exist. It was known as Tanganyika, a former German colony handed to Britain over World War I. Power did not come from the people, it came from the governor, and beyond him, from London. April 13th, 1922. In the village of the Butiama, near Lake Victoria, a child is born. His name is Julius Kabaranke Nyerere. He is the son of the chief Burito Nyerere, one of the many traditional rulers under the British supervision. The boy grows up herding cattle, walking miles barefoot, listening more than he speaks. Years later, he would become a teacher, and then something far more dangerous to the colonial system. 1954, July, in Dar es Salaam, a political organization is formed. Its name, TANU, which stood for Tanganyika African National Union. Its leader is a soft-spoken school teacher who believes in unity over violence. Julius Nyerere does not promise riches, he promises dignity. We are not fighting the white man, we are fighting the injustice. December 90th, 1961, Tanganyika became independence. There is no civil war, no mass executions, no collapse of institutions. Julius Nyerere became prime minister, then the president. The world applauds. Africa sees hope. In 1965, just 4 years after independence, Nyerere makes a decision that will shape Tanzanians forever. He abolishes multi-party democracy. Tanzania becomes a one-party state, not by force, not through tanks, but through belief. Nyerere argues that opposition would divide a young nation. The tribal politics would tear the country apart. And many Tanzanians agree. Under TANU, later named Chama cha Mapinduzi, CCM, the party becomes the state, and the state becomes the party. The party ruled uninterrupted for 10 years, 20 years, 40 years. It forgets how to lose. Power stops being borrowed from the people and starts feeling owned. Tanzania is not North Korea. It is not Syria. There are no mass graves, not daily bombings. But control does not always scream. Sometimes it whispers. In 1992, under global pressure, Tanzania officially reintroduces multi-party politics. Opposition parties are legalized. Elections are announced, but the system remains unchanged. The Electoral Commission is appointed by the president. The police answer to the ruling party. State media praises CCM every day. Opposition exists, but it does not compete on equal ground. Election after election, CCM wins, always. Sometimes by 60%, sometimes by 8%. The numbers change. The results does not. Julius Nyerere steps down voluntarily in 1985. He becomes a moral voice, not a ruler. But the system he built never learns how to live without him. Tanzania was not broken, it was born stable, but never trained to change hands peacefully. And then stability becomes permanent. Democracy slowly disappears. In the September 7th, 2017, in early morning in Dodoma, Tanzania's political capital, a man steps out of his car and walks toward his home. Seconds later, gunshot, 16 bullets tear through the air, 32 shell casings fall to the ground. The man does not die, but Tanzania's democracy is wounded, perhaps beyond repair. His name is Tundu Antipas Lissu, lawyer, activist, opposition politician, born on January 20, 1968 in Sindia, central Tanzania. He grows up in a modest household, no political dynasty, no powerful family connections. His weapon is not money, it is language. Lissu studies law at the University of Dar es Salaam. He becomes known for one thing: asking questions no one wants answers. Money contracts, government corruption, secret deals with foreign companies. He represents communities displaced by gold mines, villages poisoned by mercury, land taken without compensation. He names names. In 2015, a president rises to power. His name is John Magufuli. He is praised as the bulldozer, a man who fires corrupt officials on live television, a leader who cuts waste. Many Tanzanians share, but power has a second face. Under Magufuli, criticism becomes dangerous. Opposition rallies are banned. Newspapers are shut down. Journalists disappear briefly from the permanent silent. Laws are passed criminalizing insulting the president. Democracy does not collapse overnight. It tightens slowly, methodically. Tundu Lissu does not adjust his tone. In parliament, he accuses the president of authoritarianism. On radio interviews, he calls the systems rigged. In public rallies, he dares people to imagine real change. He is arrested again and again, charged with sedition, incitement, treason. Each time he returns. That morning in Dodoma, Lissu has just returned from Parliament. He parks his car outside his house. A second vehicle approaches. Many step out. They do not speak, they shoot. 16 bullets hit his body, arms, legs, abdomen. Doctors later say he should not have survived. He is rushed to hospital, then secretly flown to Nairobi, then to Europe. The government promises an investigation. No one is arrested. Silence is policy. State media avoids the story. Officials downplay the attack. Some suggest it was self-inflicted. Protest is forbidden. Fear spreads quietly. If they can do this to a member of parliament, what about everyone? Tundu Lissu does not return home. He lives in exile, Belgium, Germany, the United States. He walks with scars. He sleeps with security. He speaks with anchor up sharpened by survival. From abroad, he continues. In 2020, Lissu makes a decision. He will return to Tanzania. He will run for president against all odds. Crowds appear unexpected, massive. Young people, first-time voters, rural farmers. These rallies feel different. Hope is dangerous. Police disrupt rallies. Supporters are arrested. Internet access is slow, then stops. On election day, October 20th, 2020, WhatsApp, Twitter, and Facebook go dark. Observations become impossible. John Magufuli is declared winner. 84% of the vote. Lissu rejects the results. He calls the peaceful protest. He is arrested again. This later, under international pressure, Tundu Lissu is released. He leaves the country within hours. Tanzania closes behind him. In March 2021, President Magufuli dies in office. The government says it was heart failure. Rumors spread. Silence follows. Power passes not to the opposition, but with the same system. Samia Suluhu Hassan becomes the president. The tone softens, the system remains. Political prisoners are released selectively. Media restrictions ease temporarily. But the rules of winning elections do not change. Tundu Lissu is alive. Many others are not famous enough to be remembered. Democracy in Tanzania does not fail loudly. It fails quietly, through fear, exhaustion, and repetition. A democracy does not die when one man is shot. It does when millions learn to stay silent. The most effective election fraud does not happen on voting day. It happens months before single ballot is printed. And when done correctly, there is nothing for the police to investigate. When people imagine election rigging, they think of fake ballots, stuffed boxes, soldiers guarding polling stations. Tanzania does not need that. Its elections are controlled through systems, not chaos. Tanzania electoral body is called the National Electoral Commission. On paper, it is independent. In reality, its leadership is appointed by the sitting president, the same president whose party is competing in the election. This is not legal. It is constitutional. Interpol investigates international crimes. terrorism, human trafficking, cross-border corruption. Election manipulation in Tanzania does not qualify. Why? Because it follows domestic law. When a system is designed to favor one side legally, there is no crime to pursue. Tanzania police forces answers to Ministry of Reform. The minister is appointed by the president. During election seasons, police decide which rallies are allowed, which roads are unsafe, which opposition leaders are arrested for security reasons. System rallies proceed. Opposition rallies are posted indefinitely. The weaponization of the permits. Opposition parties are not banned, they are delayed. Permits are denied hours before rallies. Venues are suddenly unavailable. Transportation is blocked. By the election day, momentum is already there. Opposition candidates file cases. Court accept them. Hearing are scheduled months later. Election do not wait. Justice delayed is not justice denied. It is justice neutralized. Newspapers are not shut down outright. They are fined, suspended temporarily, warned for national stability. Editors learn quickly, self-censorship becomes political. On election day, October 28th, 2020, Tanzania's internet slows, then collapses. Official explanation, technical issues. WhatsApp, Twitter, Facebook, all gone. Observations becomes impossible. International observers arrive days before the vote. They visit clean polling stations, calm neighborhoods, controlled environments. What they do not see arrests weeks earlier. Fear in the rural areas, media silencing, internet shutdowns. By the time they arrive, the outcome already is decided. Unlike financial crimes, war crimes, election manipulation leaves no international trail, no wire transfers, no weapon shipments, no foreign actors. Interpol cannot investigate fear. It cannot subpoena silence. After disputed elections, commissions are announced, findings are promised, reports are written, names are removed, recommendations are ignored. No senior official is prosecuted ever. Intelligence agencies monitor opposition meetings, journalists, students, activists, religious leaders, not arrested but to intimidated. A visit, a phone call, a warning, that is enough. Whistleblowers require 3 things: evidence, protection, international attention. Tanzania offers nothing. Those who speak lose jobs, families are pressured, travel documents are revoked, silence becomes survival. On election day, voting is mostly peaceful. Lines are orderly, ballots are counted. This is not chaos, this is theater. The real decisions were made long before sunrise. Results are announced centrally. Independent verifications is impossible. Regional discrepancies are experienced as logistical challenges. Courts cannot reverse outcomes without political will, and the political will does not exist. Tanzania is stable, investors are comfortable, neighbors are calm, donors are satisfied. Stability becomes more valuable than democracy. The world looks away. The ruling party maintains order. The international community avoids chaos. Citizens endure. Everyone compromises except democracy. Tanzania's elections are not stolen, they are engineered. And because everything happens within the law, there is nothing for Interpol to investigate. In the next chapter, we ask a dangerous question. Why does the world allow this to continue? The world already knows, but it chooses silence. Case file number 004. Subject: electoral integrity in the United Republic of Tanzania. Status: known, documented, enacted upon. This is not failure of information, it is the failure of the will. In any professional investigation, 3 questions come first. Who benefits? Who has control? Who has the power to stop it and doesn't? Tanzania passes all 3. The international paper trail. Tanzania is not isolated. It receives development aids, security cooperations, election funding, observers mission from United States, European Nation Union, the United Kingdom, the World Bank, the Africa Development Bank. The institutions document everything. Nothing here is secret. After the 2020 election, observer mission used careful language, words like irregularities, restrictions, and even playing field concerns. In investigative terms, this is conduct speech. It means we saw enough to know it was wrong, but not enough to act. There is no international election court. Interpol does not investigate abuse of domestic law, political intimidation, legal authoritarianism. Crimes must violate international statutes. Tanzania violates principles, not treaties. Aid money continues to flow. Why? Because Tanzania provides regional stability, peacekeeping troops, predictable governance, no coup. In global risk assessment, democracy ranks below stability. Tanzania cooperates on counterterrorism, border control, maritime security. These partnerships matter. Government does not jeopardize security alliances over elections. This is not negligence, it is calculation. Diplomacy does not confront, it signals. Private meetings are held, concerns are expressed, public statements are softened, pressure is applied, then withdrawn. The message is clear: do not destabilize the system. The African Union does not sanction Tanzania. Why? Because many matter states operate similarly. Challenging one system risks exposing others. Silence becomes mutual protection. Sanctions require mass violence, war crimes, military coups, genocide. Tanzania shows none. Authoritarianism without blood does not trigger intervention. Embassies report quite accurately. Their cables describe arrest, media suppression, international shutdown. This report reach capitals, decisions are made and then achieved. Investigators understand this equation. A stable authoritarian ally is preferable to an unstable democracy. This is not ideology, it is political. No foreign power will fight for Tanzanian democracy. More than Tanzanians themselves, external pressures only arrives when international resistance becomes impossible to ignore. The moment has not yet come. This investigation finds The system is known. The evidence exists. The victims are visible. The beneficiaries are protected. Case status closed. Politically, not factually. The most dangerous truth. Tanzania democracy is not falling in the shadows. It is falling in the plain sight. And the world is watching carefully and they do nothing. Can peaceful change still happen in Tanzania? That's our big question. Every controlled democracy eventually reaches the same moment. Not when people protest, not when opposition leaders speak, but when silence becomes permanent. Tanzania is approaching that moment. No ruling systems last forever. No colonial empires, not liberation movements, not one-party states disguised as democracies. History is consistent. Power either learns to rotate or it is forced to. Tanzania's greatest strength has been stability. No coups, no civil war, no military, but stability without accountability slowly transforms into stagnation, and stagnation creates pressure. Over 60% of Tanzania's population is under the age of 25. They did not live through colonialism. They did not vote for the independent leaders. Their loyalty is not historical, it is conditional. Political control survives only when economic hope exists. Youth unemployment grows, cost of living rises, opportunities narrows. When survival becomes harder, fear becomes less effective. Tanzania opposition faces are chased, confront and risk annihilation, participate and legitimize the system. Neither path guarantees victory, but dissentiment guarantees defeat. Some believe change will come slowly from inside the CCM. Technocrats, younger leaders, reformists. History offers mixed evidence. Systems rarely dismantle themselves voluntarily. Violence is not inevitable, but it becomes more likely when peaceful channels are blocked, when court fails, when elections disappoint, when votes disappear. Suppression does not eliminate anger, it delays. Peaceful change requires four things. 1. Independent electoral bodies. 2. Neutral security forces. 3. Free media. And 4. A ruling party willing to lose. Tanzania currently has none of these fully. No system changes because outsiders demand it. Change comes when citizens refuse to normalize injustice. When fear stops working, when silence breaks, not through chaos, but through persistence. Tanzania is not condemned. Its people are educated, its institutions still exist, its divisions are not violent. The window for peaceful reforms remains open, but it is narrow. Democracy does not die when ballots are cast. It dies when people stop believing. Those ballots can change anything. Long pause. Tanzania's long story is not finished, but the next chapter will be written by choices, not speeches. This was not a story about villains. It was a story about systems. And systems only change when people decide. The stability without freedom is no longer enough.